sometimes it's better just to keep going until you find the perfect deal, okay? And I kept on going until I found a deal that I absolutely loved. And I called my client straight away. I said, oh my God, I think I found the one. Now this house, it was big, it had nice big bedrooms, and the beautiful thing is there were strong comparables. And I just love a house when there's strong comparables. Everything needed modernizing. So the kitchen needed doing, the bathroom needed doing. And I like that because that means you're not going to be spending out a lot of money. And if there are surprises, at least those core expensive things are not going to be showing up and scaring the living lights out of you, okay? Because if that happens, and I hate it. But most importantly, it had an EPC-D, so it wasn't too far away from the new regs that would be coming out wanting an EPC-C. And the location was perfect. It was right by the beach, and it's on the side where all the houses are nice, they're expensive. There is a little cluster of like ex-local authority houses, but it's on the good side, and then on the other side there are loads of new builds. So in doing my comparison, I found one to compare it against that I loved, and they had a beautiful end finish. The valuation looked great, meaning they hadn't just gone for the grey everything. You know how you can just go for the grey everything? They had not done that. What they'd done is they'd done the oak flooring, the oak banisters, oak doors, and then you have spots of grey throughout, which I like that. You're targeting the young millennials. Millennials like that style, you know, like the light grey carpet, the light grey finishes. And I'm seeing a lot of wood coming in now. When you see the wood panels, that's lovely features that a lot of people are going for now. But this, it just kind of reminded me of that type of house, that type of vibe, and that type of location as well. A lot of people who were in this area had been living there for 20 years, 30 years. So this is the type of market I would have been aiming for should we had gone for that house. Now, the only thing that did come up was that it was an APC-E, and I thought that was quite interesting because everything looks so brand new. Why is it an E? And EPC is all to do with energy performance, so obviously that's something to check out and look at. But other than that, I really like the property. There would have been some changes to do with the other house, such as opening up windows and stuff to make everything fit, but it was good. And if you look, they're pretty much right next to each other, okay? But one was already on offer and the other one was already under offer. So they were both under offer and they were both moving forward with the same agent quite strongly, so we didn't have much luck there. But when you're looking for deals, honey, this is what you're looking for. And you will find a deal like this, you'll get all excited before they tell you, oh no, it's already gone. And then you look and it is already gone. And you're like, damn, okay, damn. But that's the beauty of walking around to find your deals. Don't just leave it for online. Another property I found. 3-bedroom terrace house, and this thing looked disgusting, okay? And all due respect to the previous owners, but it needed a lot of work. The flooring was disgusting, the kitchen, I mean, it's like someone had been in there and just been toking that cigarette down and just left a lot of residue everywhere. I would have done everything except from the boiler. The boiler looks quite up to date, but the radiators, you know, they weren't really complimenting that, so stuff like that would have been done. Fortunately, the external of the property looked great, so it already had the outside exterior done where they insulated it, and then the gutters looked good. So some of the core things were done that I thought were okay. Some were okay, but the electrics still need doing updating, and there's a lot of pipes on the exterior of the walls, and I'm someone who doesn't really like to see pipes everywhere, so either you'll be boxing those in or having them trunked into the wall. Again, that comes at a price. But the tricky thing about this house is when I went upstairs, okay, that there was like this. Oh, this house feels wobbly. Oh, this thing is dipping to the side just a little bit, guys. This feels slopey. It is. Very soft. These are amazing. Can I hold Mummy's hand? Mummy? Yeah. No. You have to hold. No, you have to hold Mummy's hand. Yeah, his dipped even more. God, I feel unsafe. Yeah, definitely. A lot of polyfiller. No. we were just leaning. As soon as it came out there, I said, rah, this is like so obviously shifting here. And that was quite interesting. I've never fixed a house where it's had that happen before. And also around the ceiling, and which I'm not too sure if it's as a result of the leaning, but around the ceiling there was these gaps, and it reminded me of subsidence. And I knew it wasn't subsidence because usually that kind of cracks down the wall. It wouldn't make sense to be separating from the roof, but that separation from the roof reminded me of the floor coming down, so everything's coming down. Do you see? But then the roof would come down. I couldn't make sense of head or tails of that. And that the auction was in 3 days. I never had time to make sense of that thing. Okay, it was actually in 2 days because I viewed it on a Tuesday and the auction was on the Thursday. But seeing a property like this, it was on for 35,000. I said, you know what, I'm going to bid for this, and if all goes well, I'll take this for 45,000. Looking at comparables, it's a 3-bed, but every room seemed like a box room. There were really small rooms, which you probably saw, really small rooms. And I thought, you know, having just done a renovation literally 3 doors down and rented it out, I know what people are looking for. They want big rooms. A lot of people are already coming from small rooms and they want to go up to big rooms. So unless it's someone like a husband and a wife team, you know, you're quite, you know, and there's not many just single husband and wives looking for a 3-bed specifically. You would have many families, but not necessarily. So I thought, you know, so I said, if I pick this up as a deal, then I could do this, because there's the unknown of never doing a floor like that before, and I never really had time to get quotes. I did try and call up and find out, but then there's all those questions: what's the degrees, how many degrees is it leaning by, you know, all these questions that I can't answer. So I thought, this is a big risk. Do I take the risk and potentially be hit with a huge bill, or do I not? But we went to the auction and this is what happened.
45 is there, thank you. 50 may I say? Quick as you can, thank you. 55. Have a think. Anyone else at 55? If not, Mr. J, it's you, sir. 50 once. I'll drop it to 51. You, Mr. M, are currently now in front of 55. Anyone at 60? Let's go back to Mr. J for 60. You're having a think, but you're going to lose it if you don't bid again. It's 63 once, twice, third and final time. All done on Sandfields at 63. Last couple of seconds. I'm assuming you're out, Mr. M. You are. Well done, Mr. O. Good bidding. 63.
Sold for 63,000. So whoever's going to do that, I'm sure they're going to put in a minimum of 25,000 without a shadow of a doubt, unless they are the builder themselves. And I don't feel like the comparables for that size house will actually reward you enough to be able to refinance and get money out. You'll definitely have money left in. It's just the amount of money left in, and then that unknown risk of what is that renovation bill going to be. It's not a risk I want to take. I don't like it.
Slip that on and remind us to fight. Fuck that night, I keep the water in my shorty bag.
Do you want to go on the seesaw with Mummy? Should we go on the seesaw? Yay! Let's go on the seesaw. Good boy. Jump on. Sit here. No, okay, we'll do the swing then. Do you want to go on the swing then? Come on then. Let's go. Come. No. Okay, we're going to just be right over there. There's the beach over there. There's the water. I don't know if you can see it, but that's water.
After viewing houses, I tend to take my son to the beach, have fun, we walk around and we have a good time. But the moral of this story is, don't feel disempowered if you are looking at deals and going and you are not finding the perfect one. It is out there. Sometimes it's great to have a system set up where you are making your phone calls, you do hit that Excel spreadsheet and you've got everyone collecting off of Rightmove, Zoopla, PrimeLook, all those websites, because some of them yield different results. Remember, not everyone is on Rightmove and not everyone's on Zoopla and not everyone's on all the other platforms that are there. So having that variety and collecting from all of them is great, and it is a good option to do. But also exploring the market yourself and being on the ground is definitely another option. As well as going direct to vendor and having your system set up and doing your Facebook marketing ads, all of those are great. I'm not doing Facebook marketing ads at all. It's an area I may explore. I just need to make sure it's in line with what I want to do. So I'll let you know and I'll keep you updated on that. If you are bidding at auction and you have your bottom line, it's important you stick to your bottom line. And it's what's funny is that with this auction, it was on for 35 and next thing you know, it went up to 45. There must have been so much interest that they changed the guide number themselves. So here I am saying, okay, 45 is my maximum, and lo and behold, that 45 was already at the starting line. So knowing when to walk away is an important part of investing and making sure you're not getting caught up in the I need this deal, I need the next deal type of thing, because you can take on a headache and just kill yourself off trying to make something work that was never going to work in the first place if you was just being strong enough and disciplined enough to follow your own processes. So that's a big learning that I hope you can take away from this video, is to not let emotions lead you, but be logical and think with your head. So I'll be showing you some of the deals that I'm working on in future and showing you on my journey as always. Also, for all my West Africans out there, I have some exciting news that I'm developing some land in Ghana and I can't believe it's happening. It's been a long dream of my mother and I, and we're actually making it happen. And you know, we're doing something really unusual. So we're building earth homes, so not necessarily the usual brick and concrete. And I don't know why people would use concrete to build in a hot country, because it holds in the heat. And I just came back from West Africa, and let me tell you right now, it wasn't too hot actually. It wasn't too hot because it wasn't too hot when I went. But should it have been hot, that place would have been hot. Okay, it would have been hot. Where I haven't got to be outside in the sun to try and stay cool because inside's too hot. So just changing the way of how you're thinking and how you're doing things makes sense. So if my goal is to eventually have a place in Ghana where have a place in Ghana where I am living and coming back here and going back there and being able to commute between the two, then I want to set myself up straight and have somewhere cool, so when I'm there I'm comfortable. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to share more with you on that. We've already got the architect on board, plans are in motion, things are being drawn, it's exciting. And if you want to hear more about that, let me know, because I can talk more about that. It's not just UK property now that I'm looking at, you know, it's other things. So you know me, I'm someone who doesn't really keep still. I like to keep moving. I like to, you know, have my hands in a couple of things. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But I hope you got value from this video. If you guys want to know anything else, let me know, comment down below, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.